Try these on.
Look, you crazy mother.
Put these on.
Hey! Stay away from me!
Now, the world and the universe is a much stranger place than we ever thought. You know, you got a bunch of people not that long ago that thought the world was flat. You know, you have a bunch of people not that long ago that thought everything in the universe revolved around us. It just takes 100 years to completely change what we think we know about ourselves and where we're at. And that's the kind of stuff that leaves me just like totally fascinated with possibility. So I love being at places like this where you can kind of look out and see a much bigger world than you know.
The blue planet, and how long will we be getting live views, do you think, from the car? The blue planet, and how long will we be getting live views, do you think, from the car?
3.
The people from the flat Earth is one of the 4 corners of the world. The very edge of the Earth. Well, that's just foolishness. Isn't it?
For nothing. Chicks for free. Money for nothing. Chicks for free.
Listen, you can take CLEP tests at your local college and earn college credit for what you've already learned on your own.
Look, you're not really what we call executive material. We'll call if you get something.
Ask about CLEP at your local college or at your job and make learning pay.
So tell me, Neil, is the Earth flat?
We have video. The Earth is flat. Earth is flat. That's not, something doesn't square.
Something doesn't jive.
All 3 angles with ease. And to do this experiment, you got to measure the angles. Greeks had the angles.
Yeah.
If you send a ship straight to the horizon,
right,
eventually it begins to disappear until it's no longer visible beyond your horizon.
Right.
And you should ask yourself, what kind of surface would produce that result?
The ocean.
If it's
the ocean.
Our system needs to train you not only what to know, but how to think.
And if you're interested in learning more about the Earth, the sun, and how the fact that we're hurling through space at, what is it, 17,000 miles per hour? Is that what we're going? Did
you just pull that number out of your...
I did. You know where I pulled it from. So you should consider all of this and consider checking out
Flat. Flat. And then you learn stuff.
That's very impressive.
Well, they had a real advisor, a real science advisor, who was also executive producer.
Flat.
Stuff about, and he's a friend of mine, and he's an expert on Einstein's general theory of relativity.
I'll show you. But you see it's pretty small, so you have to have pretty good aim hanging on right here and doing number 1 and number 2. I might add it's color-coded so you really don't get it mixed up, which is nice. This is yellows for number 1. Of course, most of these modules you'll see they have 4 sides, and they're put together. That way we could sort of work on a flat plane.
What are your thoughts on the flat Earth theory, Mr. Timothy Sheaf?
We've never left this plane, and Tesla said this is a realm, it's not a planet. Tesla said that. Yeah, and then you look at things like gravity, right? This is what one of the proofs that we're on a sphere is we needed gravity, because if it was flat, it's just up and down. But on a sphere, how do the people at the bottom stay on gravity? So you look into Einstein's rise, and you look at, when they asked Einstein, how does it feel to be the smartest man on Earth? He said, I don't know, ask Tesla. And then you look at what Tesla said about Einstein, he said he was a hobo in purple cloak.
If the Earth didn't have layers, well, you'd be drowning in magma.
Wait, what?
If the Earth needs layers, so does your chocolate bar.
So you don't have faith in that?
No, I don't have faith in science.
Really?
Well, think about it. Haven't scientists always been wrong? Like They used to think the sun went around the earth. Everybody's, hey, that scientist. Well, he's so smart. We'll give him a white cover.
Other science refuted it.
Right, but back then, like everybody at that time thought that guy was smart. Why at this time do we think that the earth goes around the sun?
Did Christ think the world was flat?
Huh?
Did Christ think the world was flat? These are questions I ask.
Can a chip have a half serving of vegetables baked into every ounce and be delicious?
What is gravity?
You have no idea. Okay, next question.
I really want your generation to embrace is that the Earth is a closed system. We cannot leave the Earth. There's no place to go. There's no place to throw your trash.
This is my world. How'd you do that? Simple. Plant-based diet. Logo.
There's nothing more important to me than my vacation.
Flat Earth clues.
The manager. It is the manager. Where's
The curve.
I don't want to fight you. Come on. I don't want to fight you. Stop it. No.
When you get to the flat Earth, what's amazing about that, what's interesting about that is you immediately go, is the space program authentic?
The world is flat. You can't just pinch it or swipe it.
When you walk through a storm.
Gravity naturally collapsed back into a ball.
Anything as massive as the Earth, shaped like a flat disk, would, under its own gravity, naturally collapse.
You can tell it's real because it looks so fake, honestly. We'd have way better CGI if it was fake.
Last night, pre-flight. 0 hour. 9 a.m. Miss the Earth so much.
When you walk through a storm.
Long, long time.
Chekhov, take us out of orbit, warp factor 2, and hurry.
Center of the universe. 500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat. Tomorrow.
We don't have time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society.
A group of social criminals, these people in the space program. Nassholes, I'd call them.